What's up, everyone? Nice to see you again. Welcome back to the channel. Today I'm doing the filming locations for Jeepers Creepers. I'm already on the State Road 484, which is the main road that was used for the chase scenes. I got people honking at me. I guess they know what I'm doing, which is really cool. I'm at the first location. Where I'm at right now is the scene where they actually get run off the road by the creeper. So I'm doing a little bit out of sequence, but I'm gonna drive north on this road and I'll film the road and you'll see that it looks very familiar. For one thing, I'll match up these trees behind me. You can see that when they get run off the road. So let's take a look at them. These are the two trees you could line up in the shot. This one's totally died off, the one on the right. It was very prominent in the movie. You can see it right here. And then this one here is just a little bit more grown out. But if you match up the branches on both trees, you'll actually see that that is actually the trees that were used. And you can also see in the background, those little sticks and fences back there were also in the shot. There's some sort of barn over there, which is how I found this place on Google, because it shows that there's one structure near it, and that's how I found it. So this is on the intersection of 484 and 180th Street near Ocala, Florida. So I'm about to drive up the street that was used for the opening scenes as well as a ton of the chase scenes. Let's go. This is the building that was used for the diner in Jeepers Creepers, where Darry and Trish come in frantic, asking for help because the creeper's been on their ass the entire time. Behind me here, that's the road where the creeper would drive back and forth, taunting them. So let's take a look at this building. Now it's a golf cart place. They sell golf carts, and I think they also rent U-Hauls. So I'm approaching the building now from the side. This is kind of the shot here where they came in and drove and parked it right in the front. Gas pumps were set up right there. The road's right there where the creeper would drive back and forth. There's no trespassing all over this place, so I'm not sure if I'm supposed to be here, but I don't think they mind because they have this on the wall. Home site of the movie Jeepers Creepers. So they have it marked. Somebody's jamming out some music in there. Well, yep, this is the building that was used. The pillars were cream colored. It's since been painted over. But if you match it up, that's the exact building. The word diner was set up right up there. I think it was called Opper's Diner in the movie. The building looked different in the movie. Those pillars were like cream colored, if I remember correctly. Darry and Trish run in there asking for help. And then the creeper drives right on that road. It's pretty awesome that they marked it though. Little plug for them. Golf Carts and More LLC. All right, so off to the next location we go. So I'm at the location of the very last scene of the movie where you see the crows sitting on top of the meat packing plant. That was actually called White's Meat Packing Plant. It was here for a few years, but it was demolished 2 years after the movie was filmed. Right now, it's a shopping plaza called iGlobal, and I think there's several offices inside and stuff like that. I'll show you what the building looks like today, but the site obviously is no longer here, but this is the location where it used to stand. So this is the fancy building they put up in place of the White's Meat Packing Plant that was demolished. Again, a couple years after the movie was made. I believe it sat as a lot for a few years and then they built this. It's a really nice building. Just a bunch of random office space, I believe. That's the sign right there. It says iGlobal. Bunch of offices there. So yep, that's what it looks like today. All right, so I'm out here in this empty field, but I didn't know it was empty. Basically, this is where the structure was that was used for the sheriff's office. I looked it up on Google and the structure is actually still there. I'll show you guys a screenshot from my GPS while I'm standing here. So I know I'm in the right location. So apparently this building's been demolished. Since I'm already here, I might as well show you that the building no longer stands, but I am in the right location. This is now the Reddick Public Library, and that building back there behind me is the actual library. This is a really small town. There's an elementary school behind me, but the building that was used for the sheriff's department and all those interior shots, which was a bunch of them, minus the holding cells, which were shot in a soundstage in LA, they were all shot inside that building, but the building no longer stands. So anyway, at least it's nice to know. I found out the hard way, and so did you. See you next time.